Gold is on its worst run since 1920. BlackRock saying that AI is the future, not new coins in crypto. And Ethereum whales are absolutely swooping up billions of dollars worth of Ethereum while we sit back and watch. That's a few of the things we're going to talk about today. It is Wednesday, the 25th. Welcome back to the Coinbros. We are your guide through the greatest industry on the planet, the cryptocurrency space. And thank you for tuning in. We do this every single day. So we're going to talk about what's going on today. First off, Bitcoin's sitting right here at 71,000, around 71,300. We've been holding that 70K line, and I love seeing it because with everything going on in the world, holding that line is a big deal. Plus, there are a lot of analysts and a lot of specialists, people that are supposed to know what they're talking about on Wall Street in crypto, that are calling for a 75K Bitcoin is basically the marker that we're going to be heading into a bull run. And that, I'm gonna be honest, man, of course I want to see a bull run, but I don't feel like I've made enough. I like making crypto in the bear market because you get it cheaper. So I'm not really like in a rush for us to get there because we're going to get into a bull run at some point. It's not about trying to rush there. It's about setting yourself up for when you get there, you're taking advantage of everything. So I actually really try to do as much as I can in the bear markets because you get more crypto, right? Cheaper. Anyway, okay, let's talk about the first story. The first story I want to talk about is gold, all right? Because there's a lot of you gold bugs. Every time I do a video talking about gold, I'm sure I'll get a couple comments of some guy saying that Bitcoin's a scam and gold's the only thing you should ever be in and blah, blah, blah. And I don't hate gold, man. I like gold as much as the next guy. I'm not a gold hater, but, Bitcoin's just better in every single way, I'm just saying. Nothing against you, gold, but... So gold is down 20%. Let me find the article here. Gold's down 20%. I think it's within the last month or something, but here's the thing, it's down more than it's been in 20 years, right? The percentage wise. And let me find this. I gotta find this. I was just reading about it. I don't want to give you guys false information on gold because I know you guys won't let me hear the end of it, you gold bugs. But gold's just better in every way, man. It really is. Gold is just better in every... Okay, here we go. Jesus, how did I lose this? What is going on? Oh, here we go. Gold's longest losing streak since 1920. It's a long time. That's 100 years, guys. It meets Bitcoin's resurgence. Gold is in its worst run in over a century, down 20% plus since the Iran war started. Its biggest weekly drop since 1983. Damn, man. Gold's not, gold's getting punched in the face right now. The longest losing streak since 1920. And during the same period, Bitcoin is outperforming, pushing the BTC to gold ratio back towards 16 ounces. So, some could say that people are jumping out of gold and jumping back into Bitcoin, or not back into Bitcoin, but just into Bitcoin. It's a harder, better form of finance, money. It's a harder monetary, whatever. Everything gold can do, Bitcoin can do better, is basically what I'm saying, in my opinion. And it could be that, or it could just be that gold went on an insane run, Maybe gold just was way overpriced, right? Maybe everybody just bought it up. It went up to over $5,000 an ounce, which is crazy. So it could just be that gold shot through the roof, right? And, things come down. They go up, they come down. Same thing happens with Bitcoin and all these cryptos. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin's better in every way. So you can debate me on that all day. I could sit there and have an hour-long rant with the gold bugs about how Bitcoin trumps everything that gold does, besides being able to wear it. You know what I mean? I get it. If you like gold and you like wearing flashy, chains and, I got watches and stuff too, man. I like gold. I like to wear it. That's pretty much it, though. It's the only thing I really care about gold is just to wear it. I don't want to hold bricks of gold in my safe. Don't really care. Much rather have Bitcoin. But to each his own, right? To each his own. Okay, let's move on. Next story. The next story is Ethereum. Okay, so there are some whales that loaded 750,000 ETH in 48 hours. So, to put that into perspective, 750,000 ETH is $1.6 billion. So there's whales that just added $1.6 billion worth of Ethereum in 2 days. And there's a lot of smaller people that are selling. So you have the small guys selling, big guys buying, kind of the typical MicroStrategy type thing where the whales come in and swoop up all your guys' Ethereum while you give it away for pennies. And they get richer and then everyone else gets poorer. That's kind of what happens. So And okay, and that's just the basic story, right? Okay, big rich dudes are buying more crypto. That's what happens. They're going to keep doing that. The rich get richer, right? And then let's talk about, okay, so BlackRock, digital asset head, is saying that not new tokens, but AI is going to be the wave of the future. Now, who knows if they're right? Just because they got a bunch of money doesn't mean they know everything, right? So that, that's a good speculative assessment. I could see AI being, I mean, it already kind of is. Like, AI is already taken over everything, right? So it wouldn't be the craziest thing for AI to be the next wave in crypto, but to say that it's not going to be new tokens, crypto is a token. That's what crypto is. It's about tokens, right? It's always been about tokens. So we'll see, right? And they also go on to talk about, certain cryptos that are going to be the only ones that have longevity. Usually it's the ones they hold the most money in, right? People tend to really like the coins they own a lot more than others. So we'll see. But what they're saying is, I'll read it to you. It says, non-token, this is a primary force shaping crypto's next bull phase. He positioned Bitcoin and Ethereum as the only assets with long-term institutional relevance. And they probably own the most in Bitcoin and Ethereum. What a coincidence, right? But they could be right, I mean, they are the two biggest. They have the most infrastructure, obviously Bitcoin, and then Ethereum's Ethereum. There's so much going on there. So I wouldn't disagree with them, but I would disagree that they think that's the only two. I think you'll see a lot more. I think you could see a Solana. You could see, I mean, I hate to say it, but like an XRP or something. It's just, we'll see though. Anyway, so that's what they're saying. They're saying AI is the next wave of the future. I mean, not really any crazy news. Everyone kind of knows that. But we'll see. Like every cycle, like everyone says one thing, and you expect it to be one way, and it goes totally the opposite way. This last cycle, it was gaming. Everybody said gaming was going to be the next big thing in crypto. Oh, gaming. It fell so flat on its face. There were so many companies that raised millions of dollars, created games, and it just didn't work, right? So AI is taking over the world in every aspect, but we'll see how it transitions over to crypto, right? Like, obviously the technology is going to be implemented in a lot of things, but to say that it's not going to be tokens in crypto as the next thing, I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, you have meme coins, right? Those are all tokens that it completely took over the industry. I don't even know the amount of tokens that are launched every day. To think that's just going to stop, right? I mean, on an institutional level, maybe, right? They could just start focusing in on just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe a few others, but this is crypto, man. We love our tokens. We love tokens over here. And yeah, that's basically it. There's not really much more news today, so we're looking for 75K. That's the line we're trying to crack, and let's hope everyone's right, and we can head off into a bull run. We got, we've got the gold bugs probably going to be pissed off in the comment section, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. It's always so positive and nice. And much love, you guys. Be nice to each other. It is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. We actually have a really cool series that we're going to be doing called WTF, and it's basically crazy stories in crypto that we're going to react to, and we're going to probably drop the first one tonight. So stay tuned for that. Much love, you guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.